Hello everyone, Josh Alexander here. I love sharing little things that I've learned. And so if you've watched any of the previous videos that I posted on YouTube, they're little kind of nuggets of like truth and wow, I didn't even know that was possible. And I know that's everybody's goal, but I like to get kind of down into the little nitty gritty stuff that maybe we just, it would be like a complete oversight. One of those things for me is, as I'm getting older, I'm a former smoker. Yeah, confession time. I sometimes will just run out of breath as I'm going through a phrase. And particularly long phrases, if I see those, it's just, oh man, this is going to be a whopper. And it really is a challenge trying to figure out where to breathe. One of the things I've found to be tremendously effective is something really practical. And if you struggle with breath support as you're reading, medical narration or e-learning or whatever it is, anything that's not quite as conversational maybe, that you can take those natural breaths and pauses that we're inclined to do anyway, you want to try to muscle your way through those sentences. I have problems with those, and so I'll often be in the studio back there and just dang it, get a super breath and continue. But it is really all about diaphragm, and I'm not really revealing anything new as far as that truth goes. It is about diaphragm and breath support. But one thing I've found, one little tool that really works for me effectively well in maintaining breath support is actually reminding myself that I have a diaphragm. I know that's weird, I know it's there, but actually I'll take these two fingers and I'll press just below my sternum. About an inch below my sternum sits my diaphragm. And I want to press that, I want to engage my core as I'm reading. But sometimes you can do that and just subconsciously not even really be aware that it's there. So I will engage it with my two fingers, an inch below the bottom of my sternum, which is my breastplate right here. I'll go an inch down and there's my diaphragm, and I'll just simply press in as I'm reading. Now, is it a kind of a funny, weird trick? Am I going to poke a hole in my gut? Not really. I'm not pressing that hard. I'm just pressing forcibly enough where I can just remind myself that's my diaphragm, give some push back to my diaphragm as I'm reading, and it amazingly does wonders as I'm reading through in terms of sustained breath support all the way through where I need to go. I need to reach that period, but reach it effectively, not, the last gasp at the very end and, then you collapse at the end of the race. I want to finish strong, and this helps me do that. It's a little tiny trick and a little tiny tip. Keep it, leave it, Josh, you're crazy, whatever you want to do or say. I just really find this to be effective for me. So if it helps you, use those two fingers, engage that diaphragm, make your breath support last through those sentences. All right? Go get them.